Okay, so can you allow the love between you two to exchange? So do you have to fear her anymore? Okay. Have you forgiven yourself about holding that information that you know?
I don't think I've forgiven myself all the way.
Okay, so that's why the pink's there. And the thing is why did Jesus die on the cross? So why do you keep crucifying him?
True, that's true.
So you nailed it to the cross. What the heck do you need to keep crucifying for?
Right.
Okay. So now take you and all the little ages of you and walk up to Christ and let Christ save you. Let Christ talk to the little children. Let that energy flow, knowing that everything's fine. Everything's great, yes? Now, as far as the forgiveness, let's look. I can't forgive myself. And that's the contemplation. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now be in contemplation about how you can't forgive yourself. You were told that you're not supposed to forgive yourself. You have to have guilt and remorse and shame, and that's what's going to give you character to be a strong person, because then you won't go back and be a bad girl anymore, correct? And you are loved if you are a good girl. But the rebel card, you ain't going to let that happen, because there's a lot you have to be rebel about. But this one, you couldn't even let the rebel in. Yes, you couldn't even let the rebel in. You had to punish yourself. You thought no. And the only reason the rebel came in is so that you could survive, because of that first residue. But does the rebel need to constantly be now pushy? You don't even have to put the cords out there. Can you allow yourself to integrate with who you are? Just allow yourself to integrate and notice that, is there anything else to forgive? And there's no reason to hold on to it.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Now look at your nose. Anything in your nose? Do you have to have any grief? No. So it's a choice. So the next time you cue yourself to not to be in this particular state, do you need to cue yourself? Can you just look and say, wait a minute, they're doing that. Oh.
Thank you for sharing, but no.
Okay, so now here's the thing. As soon as they tell you it, and you go into that state, what do we need to have you do? Okay, so this time you're going to hold right hand first position.
Right hand. Soft or hard?
Soft.
Right hand first position. Right hand first position.
And what you're going to do is you're going to notice that's a dogma. This is your relationship. You're used to cueing yourself so you become a good girl. And notice how much you resent and take offense.
And they cue me?
Yeah. And just now take the defense off. Just drop it all together. Pull it out of your ears. You don't even need it.
I don't need to see it either.
No, pull it out of your eyes. Notice which eye you're looking the most. But because you drop the decision, what happens? What happens? It's literally, you can tell yourself that you don't have to feel it anymore, because the decision was changed. So now you can just pull the feeling, and you notice the feelings in your body. Where's the feeling of it? That you have to be defensive. You have to act this way. This is what relationships are. Where do you feel it? Okay? And you have to have that external armor. Okay, so you even can cue yourself that you don't even need to carry an extra weight to protect yourself, yeah? So how about if you just throw all that in the treasure chest? Notice that, okay, so what was the freshest word you heard that was about spirituality issue? You have a hard time finding it, aren't you? Awesome, because here are stories that she had it, now she don't. Now, and you saw it. You saw them react certainly. What facial things?
Yeah. Or
okay.
Whatever they're. Smarty.
And you had that facial thing and that smarty thing that you have them do so that you cue yourself to be a good girl. Well, do you need to?
No.
Oh, okay, now just pull the picture out. Which eye are you looking the most? Okay, now scale from 0 to 10. What number?
Oh, it's pretty up there.
But why? We already changed the decision. Why? Why do you have to see them that way? Why do you have to project them out there? because remember, they can't show up to you any other way than you let them. So why is it that you have to take offense? Why? Whatever the reason is, you've already put it in the treasure chest.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't have to see them now, but I guess I misunderstood your question. Because when I did see them, they were pretty strong.
yes.
They were really strong. I could really see it with this eye. But now,
You didn't misunderstand it, you're healing.
okay.
So, now deliberately switch eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at their funny faces, say, "You got a fart?" Okay?
Mm-hmm. Put a different thought pattern in there then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It kind of reminds you of Harry Potter when they tell you, I can't even remember what that whatever, and Bogart, and then it goes away when you laugh at it and you change it. You take the seriousness out of it.
That's a good way to look at it.
Mm-hmm. So when they have that, you can put clown face on it unless clowns scare you. If that's the case, make it so that all of a sudden they get really funny looking. I don't know. What do you see? Or they all of a sudden become very spiritual and they can't help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got to cover their mouth because they just realized they got caught doing spirituality. You say, okay, not alone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, which eye? You said it was so intense that now it's gone.
It was my left eye.
Okay, and what are you looking at it now? Does it have any number? You don't care? Do you? What is it?
No.
Any number? Okay. Any color? No. So what we're going to just do is grab a golden white light cord, connect it to your heart, and you're just going to extend it out to people's faces, gestures, to the seriousness. Seriously? Do I have to be serious about this? You can let it go. And does it accept it? Does everything accept it?
Mm-hmm.
You can joke with the rest of them if necessary. You don't even need to show up. Okay, so let me have your arm. Okay, so is there anything else we need to heal? Is there anything else you want to heal? How's this?
This is good.
So you got another 24 to 48 hours of repair work. How's the back feel?
It feels good.
How's this up here feel?
Yeah, it doesn't feel bad.
Okay, so how do you know you got a healing? You have to let yourself know. How do you know you got a healing?
Because tonight or tomorrow I will sleep from 3 to 5. All the oxygen will be flowing. I won't be in any pain. That's how fast it's going to happen.
Okay.
I will be able to see outside of me what's going on.
So you know that the outside can change?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So do you believe that you can sleep through the night? Do you believe that you're going to be waking yourself up? Do you believe that you're going to have pain that's going to wake yourself up? Are you still avoiding what's going to happen in the next morning? So you're going to find a new way to void it. Yes. Do you need to use your physical body to void it?
No. Did I do it?
Yeah. So is there anything else? Can we heal the avoiding? No, not yet.
Okay. Well, that was a big step, though. That was a big.
Okay. So now we're just going to have a quick little interview. Just let her breathe. We're going to give her a few seconds and then